It's not supposed to rain, but the sky is looking oddly suspicious.
We watch together.
It is ever so slightly sprinkling. Love that. Isn't in?
My butt's far enough out.
Yeah, you're fine. Ooh. You're Christopher Walken, and I'm not. It says not to walk. So?
What's that noise?
I don't know.
I'm tempted to just squirt it, so is that
No. That's a no from me.
sweet and zesty? Sorry to all those people who will see this.
Devil spit.
There's a gay innuendo joke in there somewhere.
You're not wrong.
I wasn't recording. Do that take again.
I got sweet and zesty. And then rich and sassy.
Are you rich and sassy?
I think I'm probably more sweet and zesty.
Yeah, you're definitely not rich.
I'll tell you what I'm not. I'm not devil spit.
You spit on me. No, I'm just kidding.
I do like this one though. It's tasty.
I'm excited to try them.
Wow.
That was loud.
Good. Like,
Now you gotta grab it.
oh. Yum, yum, yum. I didn't film before I started eating. Same. Just got back from a beautiful day with Zach. A couple things were going on today. First was Romance Bookstore Day, so bookstores were having romance things like events, etc. One bookstore, Cream and Amber, that I love, was also having a $1 book sale, so there was that as well. Then a farmer's market, which happens every week, but I wanted to go to it, so that was on the agenda as well. And then art in the parks. Art in the parks was going on. So let me show you what I got today. All right, at the farmer's market, I got the cilantro jalapeno hummus, and I'm hoping that it's still good after sitting in my car. And then I also got strawberry rhubarb jam, mostly for my mom, but I'm gonna give it a try. I also got a muffin that I'm still in the process of eating. As for art, this artist was at Art in the Parks last year, and I didn't get it because I didn't think that I was gonna have, like, I didn't think I should be spending money on this, but I've been thinking about this print all year and said, this year, if she's there, I'm getting it. Ta-da! Then I got 3 different books. Wow. Here We Go Again by Allison Cochran, also the person who wrote Kiss Her Once for Me. Then I got Just for the Summer by Abbie Jimenez. I've been wanting to read this during the summer, so as soon as I'm done with the pairing, this one's up. And then I got Love of My Afterlife. This is the one that, okay, so never heard of this one, but know the author. Heard of this one, been waiting for it. This one, I got nothing. No preconceived notions, but it seemed really interesting. So there we go. And that's what I got today. We also went to Famous Dave's for lunch. I hit this. We also went to Famous Dave's for lunch. I spent, how much money did I spend? I probably spent about $100 in all, give or take. But that's a quick roundup. As a side note, I don't know what it is, but the past few days when I've like looked at myself in the mirror or even on my vlog, I have felt like I look older. Not like, oh, I'm looking old, but like I've just felt like an air. Normally when I see myself, I feel like I look like stupid young, like not mature, not like ready, not like, you know, not like an adult. But the past few days, I've like been thinking I feel and look like an adult, which is interesting. I don't know why, it's just a vibe. Oh, also got some free bookmarks. I don't know, like this, not really a bookmark. It was like, it's a passport. All of these bookstores were doing something. I went to Tropes and Trifles. That's where I got these 2 books. and then went to a bookshop, but I didn't take this out to get a stamp. I knew I wasn't going to the others, so it didn't matter, but I wanted it for scrapbooking. And then some bookmarks. 2 books I read. This bookstore, Tropes and Trifles, it just opened in Minneapolis like not that long ago. It's a romance bookstore, a romance bookshop. That's the real title. Their branding is amazing. I want every piece of merch they own because their branding is so fun and cute. I've just been laying here for a while. I started not feeling the best, which like has kind of been happening off and on this week. But I felt fine this whole like morning, so I don't know where this is coming from. But I think I might get up soon. I don't think I slept at all. I don't think so. It's only 4:11. And I didn't get home till like 2:30, 2:45. So I don't think I slept at all. I stepped outside for a literal second to take pictures of my books, and a wasp came flying by. Then I sprayed it through the window. So that's my time. Last week's vlog is uploading for tomorrow. Beautiful. I have like nothing to eat for supper. I don't know what to have. Like, do I just make another grilled cheese? But just one this time? Because I ate 1.5 yesterday, but it wasn't a full grilled cheese. I don't know how to cook. How are we supposed to cook? I can cook chicken, I can cook hamburger, but I can make 2 things with those. Well, a couple of things, I guess. But I can make chicken, hamburger, it can be like tacos or hamburgers or etc. Made a grilled cheese. I haven't heard great things about this movie, but I'm gonna see if it's any better than the one last night.
Okay then, bro. What? You mad for other people on the phone. Hey, I love you too.
Drama. So I want to rearrange my bookshelf, but I'm not sure how and I'm not sure when. Because here's the thing. I have a new Casey McQuiston book, so that's going to have to go here. There's not a whole lot of space. But here's the second thing. Ashley Herring Blake is coming out with another book in October. So I was just thinking about that, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to leave space. I'm going to have to put space here. I'll move That Summer Feeling down a notch. But then I remembered the pairing. It's going to have to go here anyway. I was going to move That Summer Feeling down here by just for the summer. See, this is how this is arranged, and I know kind of how this shelf is going to change anyway. These are boy gays. These are season-based. We've got fall, Halloween. This is not necessarily season-based, but this is the same author. Because then we have Christmas. And then we have more girl gays. But this is a girl gay. And, okay, here's the thing. I would like to switch these two, because this is a girl gay that I found on the internet. Same with, like, this is Lex Croucher, who is from the internet. But this is a girl gay historical romance, which is why I put it by reputation, and these because they're historical gay-ish romances. But Lex Croucher leads into Carrie Hill Fletcher, because Carrie Hill Fletcher and Lex Croucher were YouTubers that I watched. Now, I used to have every kind of internet YouTube ebook next to each other, which some of them are now over here. You Deserve Good Gelato, You Are a Global Citizen, Nine is Moon, Daniel Howe. Like, these are internet-y people, okay? But I moved those because I did not have room over here. I think Carrie Hope Fletcher is going to have to move. Lex Croucher is like historical girl gays. All right? I think she's changing from YouTuber to historical girl gays. So I'm going to have to take Carrie Hope Fletcher and put her over here. That's going to free up a lot of space, which is great because I'm probably going to have to move more down here. Like, okay, I don't know. Is this interesting? I don't know. These are the same author. I put them up here because this is one of my favorite books like ever now because I love that. But they also work with Alice Oseman on a lot of Heartstopper stuff. That's why I have them next to each other. But these, I don't want to move these. I love these two books. And this is like a favorite shelf. But I'm gonna have too many favorites now. That's the problem. What happens when you start reading again? You have too many favorites. What are you to do then when you're organizing your shelf? I don't know. Another thought is I can move that guy and put those up. Because these are old favorites, kind of, and relevant authors to each other. Is a little bit of an issue because I want to put favorites where I want them, but I also want authors together, but I also want vibes together. I just looked up an actor in this movie because I was like, where do I know him from? He was in Love Hard. But that's not the point. The point is I saw that his date of birth was 1991, and I was like, oh, he's not that much older than me. And then the age next to it said 33, and that shook me. That shook me to my core. From me going, oh, 91? That's only a couple years older than me. 33? The fuck? Am I almost 30? I'm about to have an existential crisis, even though, like, all right, turning 30 used to, like, scare me because they say the 20s are the best years of your life. But then I started, you know, taking in more content and stuff from actual, like, 30-something-year-olds. And they were like, oh, no, 30s are actually, like, the best years. And I was like, oh, so cool. But I'm starting to get existential about it again. Because even though, generally speaking, statistically speaking, 30 is not half over of life, it's pretty fucking far into life. Wow, existential and crying? That wasn't what the vibe of this clip was supposed to be, but now that we're talking about it, we're going there, I suppose. I look back on like 30 years, and I just am like, what the fuck have I been doing? Like, I've just been fucking sad my whole life. If only that was enough to fix depression. The amount of times where I'm like, I'm tired of wasting my life being fucking sad and depressed and anxious. Like, if only that were enough to fix it, I'd be, like, unstoppable. Kim Possible, Raw Unstoppable, I am unstoppable. Abbie Unstoppable. Oh my god. So, is Kim Possible supposed to be impossible? Or I'm possible? But then Raw Unstoppable should be unstoppable. I have questions, Disney Channel. Okay, Anyone But You was definitely better than Mother of the Bride. I do see why people didn't like it, though. But also is a cheesy rom-com. That's fine. A Christmas rom-com? Why are they recommending Christmas rom-coms? I'm not mad. Goodwill. Zachary. Thanks. Again, always the one I don't need. Why?
I don't know who she is. She just asked me to film. I think you need to clean your lens.
Probably.
Say so.
You're walking over there because you can't stand the love between Ron Stoppable and Kim Possible.
They shouldn't be in a relationship.
They should. He was always in love with her.
No, as a friend, and then they forced them together for
Ugh.
the plot of a movie.
Ugh. Show me the gay Halloween. See, look at how gay. This is the lesbian section. I don't know if they did know what they were doing. They should know what they were doing. Look at how cute these are. What's Frank?
Is this really $7.99?
Where did it come from?
Right there. Where it says $7.99.
SD frame 12x16 clip.
Yep, that's this one. Alright, we're gonna do it.
Okay. I really like this. Where is this? That one?
Where? What one?
And I like this. I like this too.
You like them all.
I like curvy ones.
Just, you like your friends how you like your women.
Soon to be ugly. Ta-da! That's a lot smaller than what was there, but that's fine. I don't know if it'll stay there, but I like it there for now. So I know I'm gonna need stars soon, so I'm just going through World 1, getting stars and gold flags because I know, I wasn't even, because I know I'm gonna need gold flags as well. Dang, okay. I'm gonna do this one because I'm getting stamps too. I just need 1 star here and a gold flag, so let's do that. I have a headache behind my eye again today, and I took Excedrin migraine this morning, and I took it again, I don't know, probably like 3 or so, but it's still there. I don't understand why. My eyes don't work very well. I have an eye appointment in like a couple of weeks because I'm going home, so fun facts there. We'll see if that helps anything. I think I need glasses, like I'm blocking out the sun. That's what that is. Moral of the story, I was gonna read and I was gonna write, but I just don't know if I can. That takes a lot of focus, and I just don't know that I have that today. I'm making brownies, but my batter is very thick. Usually brownie batter is kind of runny, so I'm concerned, but going into the oven. I just read the recipe to figure out, or to see how long they're supposed to be in the oven. It says batter will be thick. That's okay. So I guess it's fine. But they're gonna be in there for like 40 minutes? That's weird. Why? Why? So, I haven't written anything for a book, either book, since November, which is crazy. Like, it does not feel like that long ago, but it's quite literally almost been a year, which, like, every time I think about it, I start freaking out, because I'm like, how did I waste, like, literally I've been written since November. But that doesn't have to continue, so let's calm down, Abby. Thank goodness I took such detailed, like, notes and, like, planning ahead of time because I haven't done anything in so long. But I've got my beautiful notebook with just pages upon pages of notes. Thank God. So I know what happens next. For the most part, I'm gonna have to get back into it, but damn. Brownies. Do we remember when I started cataloging all the books I own? I haven't done this in a while. Here's the thing with some media. Basically, any kind of show today that I've watched has been Vampire Diaries. I've seen all of Vampire Diaries. Like, it's been fine. But with media like that, I know it's like getting to me. Because I'll literally just be like walking around my house and then like can't breathe, like because of like an anxiety attack. But like it's not like a full-blown attack, it's just like and I can't breathe for a second. I also just like feel like a general anxiousness and like almost like an illness, like I feel like slightly sick because of that. And that's been happening tonight because I watched Vampire Diaries all day. I mean, I didn't watch it all day, but anything I watched today was Vampire Diaries. And I knew like an hour ago, I said, Abby, you should stop watching Vampire Diaries. Oh, wow, this light is bright. Did I? I didn't. So here we are. Why are mornings so beautiful if I can't wake up earlier? Ugh. I really need to figure out how to like wake up earlier and not feel tired. I don't go to bed super late. I don't know, maybe I need to go to bed earlier. I don't know. I just wish the world was mornings. Also, I took out my book stuff last night and laid it out on the desk today. So that way, it's just there staring me in the face. Say goodbye to the red, because by the end of this week, it'll be ugly. Oh, red, I love you. Real honest with you right now, vlog. You're not getting anything out of me tonight, all right? There's a lot going on, of which I'll talk about later. But you're getting little to nothing from me tonight, all right? All right. I think I'm going to play Mario, though, right now. Maybe something else. I don't know. Eventually, we're going to watch Bachelorette. I do want to watch Vampire Diaries. I was going to try and read and write today. That's not happening. I'm so sorry to future Abbie, past Abbie, to the vlog. It's not happening today. It'll happen another day, though, and it'll be so great. I'm going to finish so many books, both reading and writing, and today will be but a mere distant memory, just fading, echoing with their last breaths. See, I can write. Play some Mario. Maybe drink some soda. I drank so much water today. Like 60 milliliters or whatever my big water bottle is. Wow.
And I'm excited to see the people.
Hey, bro.
Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds.
What are we seeing?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Ryan Reynolds in a tight outfit.
Wow. Have you seen any spoilers?
A little bit.
Or any clips?
Just a little bit.
Have you seen, I can't say it without spoiling it. There's a scene that deals, no, I can't say it if you haven't seen it. It might be spoily.
Yeah, wait till later.
Fine. Wow. Apples and bees. Deadpool Wolverine was great, hilarious, as Deadpool always is. I don't remember Deadpool 1 or 2, so that left me with some questions throughout, wondering if like I knew what was happening or if I missed something somewhere. I should have known what was but so there's that. I have never seen a Wolverine, a Logan, an X-Men. So that didn't help. But I still enjoyed the movie. It's just funny. I love all of the, Deadpool's like fourth wall breaks and everything. Love that. There's a cameo in it that I did get. If you know, you know. I knew it was coming. I was excited about it. I almost wish I didn't know it was coming. But I didn't know that I was going to go see the movie, to be honest, until it worked out with Zach. So, woohoo! So I wasn't like trying to avoid spoilers because I didn't know if I was going to need to avoid spoilers. But, oh well. Had a Greatest Showman joke in there. They had a Music Man joke. That was good. Those are the things that I live for. So, enjoyed it. Then Zack and I went to Apples and Bees afterwards. They had like endless boneless wings. So I got like my normal one and then I got like one more. But I've got like 8 wings left for lunch tomorrow. So solid choices were made by me. Even though I probably shouldn't have spent money. It's fine. It's fine. I get paid on Thursday. The big thing of today is I have pain behind my eye, as per the usual. But like, ow, that hurt. So, not great. I took 2 Excedrin migraine this afternoon. Like, one at like 3 o'clock and then one probably at like 4:30-ish, like shortly after I got home. So, that's not great. I don't feel like very headachy, but my eye is affected. Like, it hurts and I can just tell. So there is that, and it's freaking me out. I have an eye doctor's appointment in like a week and a half. So I'm hoping it's something to do with my eyesight and not something to do with the inside of my head. So I'm gonna go to bed and stop looking at a screen. Maybe I need to figure out something to do at work tomorrow where I don't have to look at a screen. That's kind of my job, though. Customer service and marketing. Looking at a screen is kind of my job. Update. Migraine did not get better. In fact, it got worse. Woke up at like 11 o'clock at night. Just in so much pain. So, like 11:15, I took 2 ibuprofen. And then got out my heating pad to place on my face. And it wasn't getting better. And then Google said to try ice. So I got up, took 1 more ibuprofen, and got ice. And I don't know, the combination of those 2 seemed to help. I was able to fall asleep. And I woke up, it still hurts. Like my whole face is just painful to touch. So I'm gonna go to urgent care probably. I don't know how to fix it. I'm also feeling kind of nauseous. Okay, so I didn't like leave to go to urgent care before it opened, but I checked like the wait time right when it opened and it was already at like an hour to an hour and a half or so now. An hour after it opens, there's like an online queue basically. So I'm just gonna wait and do that, because if the current wait is an hour, it makes no sense to just, I mean, like, yes, I would get in earlier, I suppose, if I went now and didn't wait for the online queue. But if I can just do the online one and spend the wait time here, like, I don't know why I just don't do that, so. Don't mind me just freaking out. There's gonna be a thing in my arm and it's gonna be doing a thing. I'm home and I'm so tired. So after I filmed that last clip, just after noon, I laid in bed and went to sleep until 4:30. I woke up around 3:30-ish and then went back to sleep. Woke up again at 4:30 and I was still like very tired. But I was like, I need to get up. So it's about 5:30 now. I've been up for an hour watching Vampire Diaries, of course. Kind of. I just want to lay down, and I should not lay down. I've drank some water, had some goldfish. Eventually I will eat some food. I think this all feels better. Like this doesn't hurt doing this. So that's a great start. My arms and my legs feel like heavy. I don't know if that's from sleeping or from the medicine or from a combination of both, but here we are. Time feels like it's passing so slow. I ate some chicken. I've drank quite a bit of water. So there's that. We've had real people food and water. I'm still so tired. It's like 7:15. Time is just moving slow. Most days that's great. Today I'm like, oh my god. I switched from Vampire Diaries to Love is Blind because I was like, maybe I probably should do that. Claim to Fame is on TV at 8 o'clock. I'm probably gonna watch it and then go to bed. I'm gonna try and keep myself awake till 9 o'clock and then go to bed. I was gonna say I just stepped outside for the first time today, but that's not true. I was outside this morning when I went to urgent care and then when I came back from urgent care. Which, also, it was a beautiful day today. Like, that sucks. Like, I was getting out of my car, walking into urgent care, and I was like, damn, I should just go for a walk. It was so freaking beautiful. It's almost 8 o'clock now. Just kidding. Claim to Fame is not on tonight because of the DNC. Like, I understand. DNC is important. And have you seen clips from it? It's fucking wild. Look at clips from the RNC compared to the DNC. Fucking nuts. Also, I've never felt more patriotic in my life than when I watch a Kamala Harris ad. I'm like, freedom, freedom, freedom. I am like fully in it. Her team is good, just so everybody knows. So what's gonna keep me up till 9 o'clock, you ask? I don't know, but now I kind of wish I had watched Vampire Diaries a little bit longer. See, this doesn't hurt that bad. It does kind of hurt. But, girl, this morning if I had done that, oh, I would have been dead. Oh, look at the blue in the background. That just happened. I'm so good. This is dangerous to watch because Tim Walz talks in the second hour, and as we know, the second hour is I want to go to bed hour. But do you like how I turned on the TV to watch Claim to Fame, realized it was the DNC, and then just left it? I've literally just been laying here, like, mostly eyes closed, but not falling asleep. I did it. It's 9:15. Let's go to bed. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it is, but I've got some bad, like, self-esteem today. I mean, probably loads of reasons, but I just feel like I look like fat today. That's great for me. Something I forgot to say today, since I said that the like headache was kind of affecting my vision, they had me do like the little, you know, letter paper test where you try and read it. And so they're like, okay, we're gonna see like how it's affecting your vision, so cover this, do the right eye. And it was a little rough. And then they're like, okay, switch. I could see better with the eye that had the headache. So that's a little funny. I am uncertain as to why. That's strange. I do have an eye appointment though in like a week and a half when I'm home next weekend, because I'm like, do I need glasses? Because I feel like after like I get a headache every day because I'm using my freaking eyes. And eyes, I don't know if you know this, are pretty useful during the day. Like obviously, you know, not everybody needs them. But I need them. It has begun. Frick off, man. Oh my god, the school bus is back. That's crazy. It's back to school. Also, look at this. So ugly. And, okay, well, that guy's just dead. But look at this. They just moved stuff. I didn't know they were going to be on here. Alright. Honestly, rude. Hello, it's about 5 o'clock. Today, so far so good. I've been home for about an hour because I got off work a little bit early today because tomorrow I'm doing weird hours. I'm working 8 to noon and then like 4 to 8 tomorrow, so did a little bit of weird hours. I just did some computer stuff, so that's good. Did a little bit of money stuff, did a little bit of spending money stuff, because my mom and I are going up north for my birthday, just like me and Marsh did last year. I booked 2 nights of a hotel. We need a third. I was like, I'll be able to find a cheaper place somewhere else. Nope. But the place that I did get, that's the cheapest apparently, this doesn't have our room another night. So I even called and was like, is there like a waiting list? Like if somebody cancels? And they're like, no. But she tried to like look to see if she could like move it around. She couldn't, but oh well. Did that, and then I bought us tickets for the gondola to like go up the mountain like me and Marsh did, just to make sure. This is like really different. Marsh, get this together for me. Just to make sure that we had tickets for that before, if they sell out. I don't know if they do. Today work went really fast and I tried to keep myself well, actually a lot of the time I was in the conference room with the lights off, which was nice, but that's just partially because I had meetings today and they just so happen to be lights off kind of times for the most part. I'm supposed to go to a bonfire tonight. I want to, but I don't want to overwork myself, but I don't want that to be an excuse to not go. I've got like an hour or so before I need to like officially decide, so I'll see. Let's go to a gay bonfire. I think I'm calling it a gay bonfire. It's a bonfire, but there will be gays.
I'm not like I said,
I went to a bonfire and I had a great time. And now I'm home. It's 9:30. I'm gonna go to bed. My Google's being a little shit, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. I love the sky when it looks like this. Kind of blue, kind of white, kind of gray. I like it. I am here to report that my eye does hurt. However, it also feels like there's an irritation in it, like an allergy, like a hair or an eyelash or something. So I could just be like messing with it too much, and that's why it hurts. Ugh. There was a man on my balcony earlier. He just hopped on. We made eye contact. And that was that. I have been planning my trip to Boston. My eye is bothering me. I'm just waiting for the flights to go down a little bit. There's one, like, the one that's leaving from here is like a 7 a.m. flight, which I'd prefer not to do. But also, then I can have like the whole day in Boston, because it would get in at like 11. I could even, here's what I'm thinking, go to Salem. Take a little train, maybe a little Lyft, a little Uber to Salem. Wowza. The possibilities are endless.
Like 4 years.
Wow. So we had what we called the school year kickoff tonight at the gym, which is information for people that work there, but only like a chunk of people that work there over there. You'll win some, you'll lose some. But I have never like gone on any of the equipment really since I started working there, which makes sense. I'm not a coach. So I was jumping on the trampolines, which was fun. They're obviously like gymnastics level trampolines. So there's some white ones that are crazy. But I was jumping mostly on the black ones because the white ones are crazy. So there's that. And then also Leah, who's a coach, who I actually want to do private lessons with if I can, you know, financially make it work. I was like, I want to learn how to do a cartwheel. And so she was like starting to teach me the beginning progressions of like how to learn how to do a cartwheel. How cool. But I was not in the right clothing for any of that, of course, which is, you know, a problem. Also, pain in my eye when I rub it. Love that for me. Great, great, just great. Although I have felt like it's been like irritated today, like there's something in there, so I don't know what that's about. I quite literally do not remember like anything from Emily in Paris. Will I still watch it though and undoubtedly get sucked in? Yes. What a week. It's about 10:30. I do feel a slight headache and I'm worried about that. So we're gonna go to bed. This week we had some fun times with Zach. We just kind of like did some stuff. We had fun times with Zach. We hung around a bit, went to Goodwill again with Zach. Then we got a headache and that was a real damper. Went to urgent care, got an IV. Wow, first time ever. Crazy. And then have just been a little worried about this headache bit thing. I still hurts, so that's great for me. Love that for the anxiety. Who knows what will happen next week? Actually, we're gonna go home next week. So maybe we'll get glasses next week. Who's to say? Who's to say? I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.